What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews, exclusively here as always on the Casa D18 Studios channel. I, of course, am your host, the Renegade JJ Williams, and today we kick off a brand new month and a brand new theme here on Renegades Reviews. We're going to go back into the Disney vault, back into the Renaissance era, and we kick things off with Beauty and the Beast, starring Paige O'Hara, Robbie Benson, Richard White, Jerry Orbach, David Ogden Stiers, Angela Lansbury, Jesse Corti, and Rex Everhart. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me here once again for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews. As I said during the introduction, it's a new month, new theme here on the Casa D18 Studios channel. Here on Renegades Reviews, we're going back into the Disney vault. If you remember last June, we took a look at 30 days of Disney. We started with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. We went all the way up to The Rescuers Down Under, picking right back where we left off today, and we're jumping into the meat and potatoes of the Renaissance era with Beauty and the Beast. And as our movie opens, we are told a prologue. We're told a story of an old beggar woman who attempts to offer one single rose to a cruel and selfish prince in return for shelter from the cold winter night. When he refuses, she reveals her true identity as a beautiful enchantress. And for the prince's arrogance, she transforms him into a beast and places a curse on his castle and all of its occupants, turning them into household objects. The enchantress then casts a spell on the rose and warns the prince that the spell will only be broken if he can learn to love someone and be loved in return before the last petal falls, which will occur at the beginning of his 21st year, or he will end up remaining a beast forever. It is now several years later, and we are introduced to a young woman named Belle, who lives in the nearby village. Belle is the book-loving daughter of the eccentric inventor named Maurice, and Belle dreams of adventure and frequently tries to avoid Gaston, a narcissistic hunter who wants to marry Belle only for her beauty. On his way to a fair, in order to showcase his latest invention, which is an automatic wood chopper, Maurice gets lost in the forest and attempts to seek refuge in the beast's castle. But the beast imprisons him for trespassing. When Maurice's horse returns home without him, Belle ventures out in search of her father and ends up finding him in the beast's castle dungeon. In order to set her father free, Belle offers herself as a prisoner instead, causing the beast to release Maurice. Belle ends up befriending the castle's servants, Lumiere, Cogsworth, Mrs. Potts, and her son Chip. However, when she wanders into the forbidden west wing of the castle, she finds the enchanted rose. The beast catches her, and in a violent rage sends her fleeing from the castle and into the woods. Now, in the woods, Belle is ambushed by a pack of wolves, but the beast intervenes and rescues her. However, he is injured in the process. As Belle tends to the beast's injuries, a rapport begins to develop between them, and as time passes, they begin to fall in love, and the beast begins to change some of his selfish ways. Meanwhile, Maurice returns to the village where he fails to convince the townsfolk of Belle's predicament. Upon hearing Maurice's statements about the beast, Gaston hatches a plan. He bribes Monsieur d'Arc, the warden of the town's insane asylum, to have Maurice locked up as a lunatic. And with nobody to support her, Belle would have no choice but to marry Gaston. However, before they can act, Maurice leaves for the castle in an attempt to rescue Belle alone. After sharing a romantic dance with the beast, Belle uses his magic mirror in order to check in on her father, and she sees him collapsing in the woods. Reluctantly, the beast releases Belle so that she can go and save her father, giving her the mirror as a souvenir. Afterwards, Belle takes her father back home, and a band of villagers, led by Gaston, arrive to detain Maurice. Belle then uses the mirror to show the beast to the townsfolk, proving her father's claims as well as his sanity. Realizing that Belle loves the beast, a jealous Gaston has her and her father locked in the basement, and he rallies the villagers to follow him to the castle in order to slay the beast. With the assistance of Chip, who arrived at Belle's house as a stowaway, and Maurice's wood chopping machine, Belle and Maurice are able to escape and they rush back to the castle just as a heavy thunderstorm starts. During the battle, the beast's servants are able to fend off the villagers, but Gaston attacks the beast in his tower, but he is too depressed from Belle's departure to fight back. However, he regains his spirit upon seeing Belle return. He defeats Gaston, but spares his life before reuniting with Belle. However, Gaston fatally stabs the beast with a knife and then slips and falls to his death. The beast dies in Belle's arms before the last petal falls, and Belle tearfully professes her love to the beast. The spell is broken, which revives the beast, restoring him and all of his servants to their human form, and restores the castle to its former glory. As our movie ends, the prince and Belle host a ball for the entire kingdom where they dance the night away and they live happily ever after. It's a tale as old as time for a reason, folks. The story between Beauty and the Beast it's a common one. You know, the woman who sets out to change a man's ways. Not all men are beasts, and not all women are belles. You know, Beauty. Sometimes the roles are reversed, and it's the woman who's the beast that needs their ways changed, and it's the man that's able to do the changing. But it's a very common story, yet it's done so beautifully and so eloquently here that it just touches the souls. Beauty and the Beast, even more so than The Little Mermaid, which we got into last year, which was the official relaunch of the Renaissance era. But Beauty and the Beast took The Little Mermaid and just kind of elevated things to the next level. And it was a progression that would continue throughout a good majority of the Renaissance. There were a few missteps throughout the period, and we'll get to those as we get there. But you figure Little Mermaid, then there was Rescuers Down Under, which yeah, is definitely not as good as The Little Mermaid, but it's there. Then you go to Beauty and the Beast, and it's just very much a progression in the storytelling, the animation, the music. Beautiful. You know, I had no idea that the old lady from Murder She Wrote could sing because I was young at the time that this came out. Obviously, I now know about Angela Lansbury as Mame and some of the other roles that she did. But back then, I had no clue that the old lady on Murder She Wrote could sing. And her version of Beauty and the Beast still gives me chills to this day. This entire film just seeps into my soul to the point that where in Once Upon a Time, when they reenacted the dance scene of them falling in love to Beauty and the Beast, I was in tears the first time I saw it because it was so understated and beautifully done. So simple but so extravagant all at the same time. The dichotomy, the juxtaposition was so well handled that it again it just touched the soul. When it comes to my rating for Beauty and the Beast, I give this one 4.5 out of 5 stars. It's that close to being a 5 star for me. It really is. There's little subtle nitpicky changes that I would make. But other than that, man, this movie is awesome. What do you guys think about Beauty and the Beast? Let me know. If you're watching the premiere, leave your thoughts and comments over here. If you're watching on demand later in the day, leave your thoughts and comments down here. Let's get in that conversation, man. Let's interact. This month is going to be Disney movies. I know a lot of my fans have got some great opinions on these movies. Let's engage and discuss them. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, right here to the Casa D18 Studios channel, for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews. And it's new release Saturday, which means we're taking a look at a brand new film. We're going to take a look at Lightyear, starring Chris Evans, Kiki Palmer, Peter San, Dale Souls, Taika Waititi, Uzo Aduba, Bill Hader, Efren Ramirez, and James Brolin. You're not going to want to miss out on that one. Right back here on the Casa D18 Studios channel. Right back here on another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews when we go to infinity and beyond and discuss the brand new Lightyear film. All my loyal fans and viewers out there, thank you for tuning in and joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure the notification bell is turned on so that you're updated and informed about all my uploads. Make sure you share this video with your family, friends, loved ones, coworkers, Disney fanatics, movie fanatics, cinephiles, whoever you can think of that would enjoy this content. Let's help get the word out there, boost up my viewership hours so I can eventually get monetized by the end of the year. Thank you once again to all of those who tuned in and joined me today, and I will see you guys next time.